Shadows from the past circled round her inner skull, penetrating and permeating every brain cell, moving through the prefrontal cortex in an attempt to erase brown-stained memories. Her eyes were open, yet only crimson red could be seen. The thick plasma dragging itself down her open throat tasted like rust steel, crawling to her stomach as life left her body in the shape of small bubbles, tickling her delicate nostrils. Thin little fingers contorted in the shape of claws, unable to find the border of the pit, unable to cling to any solid pebble that could be the salvation of her soul. She could still feel the heat of burning hell inflicted on the cave by the last breath of the dying dragon outside the pothole. What could she do? Drown in blood or burn in the dragon's vengeful flames? The destiny had already decided her fate. Azeviche surrendered, giving herself to the gelid arms of eternal slumber. What kind of mockery is this? Azeviche heard a deep voice whispering in her mind. The gods sent me a slender little girl. The voice continued, making the creeps run through her spine. Is this the one that is supposed to be my chieftain in the war that is about to come? It said in guttural laughter. It's her, Master Quasifinger, another voice answered. I wouldn't commit such a childish mistake. No, no, no. This little one is the one they sent us. Azeviche knew for sure that she was delusional. There was no one there. Maybe this is what death was like, she thought. She's no older than 8 or 9. Look at these thin little fingers. She is as delicate as a daisy. With eyes wide shut, she kept listening to that strange speech. Nothing more seemed to make any sense at all, not that it would matter. She was betrayed by the Chinese witch. Jia, she thought, curling her fingers in a fist. If those voices were real, the least they could do was help her survive this nightmare. Help me to survive this. It's the humane thing to do, she mouthed those words. I don't feel like helping her, Darko, Quasifinger replied. We have to, Master. She was chosen by the gods. I bet the first thing she did when she arrived was touching the silvery sword. I bet it was the first thing this little brat did. Quasifinger raised his voice all that he seemed to be to Azeviche. The silver sword, she whispered back with her eyes still closed in that slumber.